If you're being charged with a DWI, I think it's very important to consult with an attorney right away. A lot of times people don't think about the long term, but just because you're able to get away with a case now, that can affect your entire life and your family's entire life 5 years, 10 years down the road. The worst thing that can happen to a young person who gets a DWI is to have that show up on their criminal history for the rest of your life. Because if you have been convicted of any crime, whether it's a felony or misdemeanor, it reads the same way. Yes, I've been convicted of a crime. A lot of times when you're applying for an apartment or for a job, you'll read out a section that says, have you ever been convicted of a crime? So it's very important to make sure that you don't move forward with a conviction of any sort. What we do as private attorneys when we take in a DWI case is we go through every police report, everything the police said, and we fact check that with the body cam footage and vehicle footage to make sure that the police really were telling the truth and were doing their job and that you weren't pulled over for a reason that violates your constitutional rights. And then we'd go into work doing our job, making sure that we can put up any possible defense that we can find, as well as create what we call a mitigation package to help lower odds that you end up with a conviction of a DWI and hopefully get us to a place where we can apply for what's called an expunction. With an expunction, we're able to completely erase when you were arrested, and there's not a law enforcement agency in the country that's going to be able to find the event that may have taken place previously. One thing that we talk about often amongst ourselves is that the clients, they pay us so that we can worry. You place the worry on our shoulders, therefore you can go about your life and go through the day-to-day without worrying about your case, because that becomes our burden.